Welcome to another episode of InTRUview. Today I'm your special host, Bibi Mabobi, the founder and CEO of SmileOnU. I'm going to be introducing you to some of our dentists, so come with me.
Happiness. I got involved with SmileOnU a number of years ago, probably 10, 12 years ago. I met the founder, Bibi, at a dental conference, and she told me what she was doing, and it was really exciting, and I just hopped on board. I'm like, any help you need, I'm there.
Bibi came into my office. She gave me the brochure, and she talked to me a little bit about her organization, and I found value in it immediately. We had a very strong connection. I loved the organization, I loved being a part of it, and I'm eternally grateful.
I got involved with volunteering for SmileOnU through a dear friend who speaks very highly of it, and she's volunteered with the organization internationally and locally. And then I had the opportunity to volunteer as well, and they have values that resonates with my own.
I'm chairman of the board, but I'm also just a volunteer. So I'm not a dentist, I'm not a hygienist, but I can run an autoclave, so I can clean and sterilize equipment, I can run water, and I can assist in minor ways with the dentist. I think what makes SmileOnU so special is really, it's the volunteers that I've met that are just special people. They just have it in their heart to give back to the community. They change people's lives. I've seen it firsthand. And it's 100% volunteer-based. And I'll never forget the founder, Bibi Mabobi, and she said to me one time, I do small things with great love. And she goes, that's a quote from Mother Teresa. And that just kind of took my breath away.
So this was a experience I had in Cambodia. We were at the killing fields, and I had been on the tour for about 20 minutes, and it was very clear to me what the Cambodian people had experienced through this war, and the devastation was unbelievable. And on the other side of this chain link fence was a little boy about 3 years old who was covered in mud, begging for something. And I remember taking about 2 steps forward. I fell on my knees, and I felt the fullness of all of my blessing, every wonderful experience of my life poured down on me like a ton of bricks. And I realized at that moment that the gap between my level of blessing in life and the suffering to just hold on for survival was so big that I had not been giving enough. And then I realized that it was so easy to give.
It was 19 or 20, Veronica was her name. She was missing so many of her teeth, and her gums were so inflamed. We were able to transition Veronica into, full new teeth. It was unfortunate at her age, but, we were able to get her comfortable, get her smiling again, and, get her out of pain. It was also rewarding because we were able to, find out a systemic issue that Veronica had, which is diabetes, that was going uncontrolled, and it got her in the hands eventually of somebody to get that managed. So, you're not just helping people with their smile. A lot of these people don't have access to really good health care. Then we did a dental mission to Guatemala, and that was pretty awesome. That was a 4-day mission where we helped hundreds of people. So that was great. And throughout the years, we've continued to do cases here and there. It's been a great experience.
One of the things that impressed me the first time I volunteered with SmileOnU specifically was the fact that we had all these different specialties collaborating together that day. And they have been practicing for much longer, but they felt comfortable coming to me, for example, for advice, and I went to them for advice. So that collaboration to me is so important, and it makes us better professionals too.
I think that when you give without expecting anything in return, without any monetary return, and you give from a sacrificial place. It gives you a new lens on the impact that we make on people.
We all need to be reminded that we have a mission and a responsibility in our hands, which is to take care of people in need. They're not just a personal problem, it's an endemic, and it's most prevalent in low-income communities.
It's a universal expression of happiness and joy. It's confidence.
It's happiness. The ability to walk outside your house and smile at your neighbor, kiss your wife goodbye.
Health. I always say the mouth is a book of your life. It tells you your systemic conditions, your habits, which you've been exposed to, even your emotional state. So I think that once we get a patient to that state of being, they are able to achieve health.
A smile is a connection between two people, and it's something that's universal, and it's something that unites us, and it's joy. One of the most amazing things that I love about dentistry is that we have the ability to make beautiful smiles and bring confidence to people in something that is so innately important. Because if a smile means to you happiness, we should all be happy, and self-consciousness should not be a part of that.
SmileOnU is a humanitarian organization donating dental care here in the U.S. and around the world. We are supported by volunteer dental professionals who care. We do this because good oral health improves the health of our bodies, provides self-confidence, and increases the quality of our lives. What sets SmileOnU apart from other dental nonprofits in the U.S. is that we provide up to full mouth dental reconstructive surgeries, such as dental implants, bone grafting, and sinus lift surgeries. Most of our patients are referred to us from different organizations such as Foster Home Women's Shelter. We do have an online application on our website. Anyone could go on to apply, and if they match our criteria, we match them with one of our volunteer dentists. How we select a country to provide our services to is we identify the need and if they have access to clean water, and this is important because without access to clean water, we're not able to provide our dental cleanings and extractions. And obviously we have to get the approval of the government to allow our presence being there and for us to provide the service to their people. So how I came to know about True Abutment was John Kim, the CEO. He was actually my boss when I first started in oral surgery, and I learned a lot from him. We both kind of went our separate ways. I found my passion and I started working on SmileOnU, and he created this fantastic company, True Abutment. I'm so grateful to have a mentor like him, and also that he recognized what we do and he supports it, and that just means the world to me. They're socially responsible. They provide the parts that we need to make the surgery happen, and the team makes it so easy and effortless for us to create the smile for the patient. Our current goal right now is to raise funds for our mobile dental bus so we can provide dental cleanings, fillings, and tooth extractions to the local community, one city at a time. We welcome everyone in the dental industry. We need everyone's help, from the hygienists to the assistants to the perio, the endo, the ortho, the GPs, everyone. And anyone that's not in dentistry, we need your help too. You can volunteer. You can help us check in patients, sterilize instruments, and the list goes on. I'm so excited to share with you that SmileOnU will be 10 years old soon, and it has been an incredible journey, and I can't believe we've made it this far. We have so many volunteers that make SmileOnU happen, and I wish that we can have them all here today. But the dentists that we have here today with us, they are so special. Their willingness to be there for me and for the patients. They serve without expectations. Without them, there's no me, there's no Smile on You. I'm not a dentist. I can't do the job. So the dentist is what really makes us happen. And thank you to every single one of them, whether they've done 1 case or 10 case.
3, 2, 1. Woohoo! 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. We got it.
Thank you for watching another episode of InTRUview. For more information on Smile on You, please visit us at www.smileonu.org. See you next time.